here's a prime example. Okay, so let me tell you how these gigs work. So a gig came in for me 3 days ago. Okay, so U.S. 12-foot ladder required. Important. Pictures of cables required for this dispatch. Okay, it says it's 5 miles away. Status unavailable. Location 5 miles away. Pay blended rate. $100 for the first 2 hours. Then $45 for 2 hours max. So you have 4 hours to do the project. They're paying you $100 for the first 2 hours. Then $45 an hour max for 2 hours. So it's $45 for 2 hours. That's $90. So altogether you make $190. Sunday the 23rd. So this is already passed at 10 a.m. Information Technology Communications, and has a work order. Note: kindly share clear pictures of the following cables along with your requested counter offer. You could counter offer and say, "Hey, I'll do it for $400 or $500." First of all, you're going out on a Sunday. That means you're interrupting your Sunday. If it's a weekday, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, late night too. They call you at 3 o'clock in the morning. You up that rate. Don't take anything else, because they're not going to find anybody. Console cable RJ55 to USB. Serial RJ7. I have those. USB A mail to mini mail. So you have a LAN cable, Windows-based laptop. These images are required for verification before we can proceed to the site. So you have to have all this stuff before you go to the site. Okay, little duster. These images, okay. Send them, then the dispatch, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's how it has to go. Oh, excuse me. A sample of pictures are attached. Secondary Okay, so what's happening? SOW. Secondary LTEs down. Scope of work. Need to check and replace LAN cables if found faulty. From Versa router to cradle point. Need to check the PoE ejector of the cradle point. Need to check the stagnant /G port in the Versa router. Need to check the cradle point and other required steps. Things need to bring by the technician. Laptop, PuTTY, Hyper, Terminal, Application, Console, Web, XMS, Team, Zoom, etc. to share screens. For okay. I don't get into too much. Proprietary cable drive console. Please, okay. Please have the field tech download drivers. Thumbnail for the router OS update. Ethernet cable port test toner. Spare Ethernet cable possible replacement. Cable crampers in case required. See, so you're basically going out to troubleshoot whatever is down in the network. Okay, so you have to have. Yet you should have a box or a roll, of Ethernet cable. You could have pre-made, or you have to make it on the spot. Please do not accept the work order if you do not have to find a mini. It's very important to have these equipments here. So the Cisco console cable, DB9 to RJ45 or USB RJ45. Please, that needs to bring. Yeah, make sure you have all that stuff, and don't go there and expect it. Oh, don't have it, because they can give you a bad grade. If you don't get a 5-star out of this, that's gonna mess you up with other orders. Yeah, that's how the game is. Wow. Tools requirement, Windows laptop, Wi-Fi access, admin rights, TeamViewer, Cisco, WebEx, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, Blue Jeans, install on your laptop. Terminal server, emulator, PuTTY, secure CRT, mini USB 2.0 device cable, along with drivers installed. Standard Cisco console cable DB945 RJ45 USB RJ45 USB drivers if using USB connection R32 mobile hotspot for tendering Ethernet extra Ethernet patch cables 3 patch cables 12 to 15 feet in length will be reimbursed according to when used and receipt must be shared. Velcro straps, rack cable, managed patch cords, USB flash drive, at least 32 gigs or above. RJ45 jacks, crimping tools, Ethernet tester, toner, laborer maker, screw and set, and cable testers, and RJ5 and 6 and cable rope, mobile phone and nano capability. Oh yes, a ladder 10 feet in frame. That's right, you have to climb. Yes. Do you think it's going to be easy? The thing is right there in the closet. No, you have to get on a 10-foot aluminum ladder, yeah, and climb, and make sure you have a grappling harness and everything so you don't fall. Some sites you have to go to a gymnasium, like those big boxing ring places. Some schools, some colleges have that, and you have to go higher, and you have to learn how. You have to use we call it the crane or the scale or the. It's called the tug box, I believe. So, you see, you need a lot of stuff, and they only want to pay you $190. Please remain professional and demure on the site. Demeanor on the site to engage in conversation with local sites and staff, and will keep all conversations strictly work related. Hey, are you looking for somebody for a job? You have work here? Looking for extra work. That's what they're talking about. Hey, did you watch that Sox game last night? You can't do that. Oh wow, that baby is checking out. That you can't do that. You have to be professional. You have to forget about all that. You have to go business-like. No talking, no fooling around, no making friends or nothing. You're not there for that. You're there to do the job. Engineer must carry valid ID for access, and access won't be granted without it. Do not represent as blank on this site unless you check with the team support. So they are the client. Well, actually, the client is who you're going to. They are they're the outsourcing company, and then the company you work for has you as a tech pro. So you are there. So there's 3 people involved. You have the client that has problems. You have the outsourcing company trying to take care of the problem, but they got nobody else. And then there's this work order that popped in. Technician must stay on site until the task is completed. Leave without blank, blank, blank on an authorization results in no payment and task deemed as incomplete. Important. No payment and task, and you won't get paid. You'll get paid if you do the work and it's all done to satisfaction. They will not pay you if it's not done right. No partial pay, no nothing. So that's what a lot of these jobs are like. So there's no guarantee. Like when you're doing an HP job, you're guaranteed for 4 hours minimum, no matter what happens. Not these people. Share in time, out time, blah, blah, blah. Rude behavior is not acceptable on site and will lead to discrepancy action. You can't be rude. You can't swear, curse, or anything on the site. I'm telling you guys, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't say, man, this blank. Oh my God, I can't. Ugh, this is and blank, blank, blank. You can't swear. You gotta be professional. Your girlfriend calling you on the phone want to break up with you. You can't be emotionally over that. Don't take the work then. Once you accept this, you can't get out of it. So you're kind of screwed. Wear professional clothing for the task. All tools mentioned for workman must be taken on site. Any tools reported missing while on site and work effectively because it was a result in no payment. So you can't take anything from the site, and you have to have everything with you, or they will not pay you. That's why they want proof of what you got before you go on site. Before you didn't have to need all that. Now they require it. Share all expenses, travel, gas, parking, and tolls before accepting the work order. No additional expenses will be approved after the task. So You have to know how long it's going to take you to get there, which is only 5 miles away. How much gas you're going to burn, parking, and tolls. You got to tell them up front. So you need to know where the site is. You need to check all that stuff out. You can't do it afterwards because they won't allow it. Do not bring unauthorized persons on site without written confirmation. So you couldn't bring your girlfriend. You couldn't bring your friends and your buddies. Hey, come and check this out. Nobody can come with you. Only you can go. So you gotta take pictures before and after the work. Console cables. Bring the app. Gotta call these people overseas. Blah blah blah. Mostly in India. Sounds all India. Yeah, they're from India. Yeah. So the outsourcing company is in India. Sometimes they're in. I never worked with anybody. Mexico, China. I worked with India before. Yeah, they're strict. So to get paid, you got to do what they say. Otherwise, you might as well forget it. They don't pay that much. That kind of work, last minute, could pay up to 500. And you need 1,000 because it's a lot. Look what you have to do. For the client, they're billing the client a lot of money. You're only getting a fraction. You're getting like 200. They're getting 800. They might be getting, yeah, well, that's it. You know, even when I was doing HP, it's 150 an hour. I'm telling you, it's a lot of money. You're going at the last minute. I've been decided to pay me 75 to work at night at the last minute. That's not bad. It could be worse. But I'm just telling you, this is what to expect. And this is what you need to bring. You got to bring all this stuff with you. You got to talk overseas. Wow, that was the 23rd. Not many of those have been coming in. No, I have to check on something. I'm in my email and I saw it in there. All right. So that's it. What do you think? Could you do the work? They have all that equipment. You know how to use it. You know how to make cables. You know how to do all this stuff. If you can, hey, you got the job. Yeah, congratulations. Now, you have to get out to that site. Make sure you have no problems. I did work. I was sent far from here. And I get to the site. There's somebody there already. I said, who are you? I'm from the company that sent you out here. Oh, really? He was making less money than I was making more than he was. They had paid me, his company. Because they already had him on site already. I'm going to turn off that. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that on. He was on site already working. The woman on the site, the owner, was expecting me to come out to do the work. I drove her out there. It took me over an hour to get out there. I talked to the CEO of the company in another county. I said, well, you know, hey, I came out there. You have to pay. Well, we can pay you half. No, you can't pay it. You have to pay the full amount. He paid the full amount. He said he gave me 5 stars. Even though I didn't do anything. I just talked to the customer. But I handle myself in a professional manner. That's it. That's what happens in those cases. Sometimes you go out and the client is the person you're going there, the home. So you have to tell them up and say, hey, that he's not there. You say you'll get there by 6. Can you get back? No, I have other places to go. No, I didn't want to go back. I don't want to go back. That's crazy. Go back for what? It's crazy. It's right all the way out there. That's what I'm telling you. That's how these jobs work. It's better to do the stuff that's easy. Nobody wants to do that network stuff at night. You have to troubleshoot all that stuff, and they don't want to. Look how they're paying you. Come on, that's not enough money. That's too much. I mean, it's not. It's little. They're underrating you. They should be paying you full money. Pay you $100 an hour. Good. You're there what? 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It's 4 hours max. So you get $500 in that order. They don't want to pay you that. They don't pay you half or a quarter of that amount. And that's how bad it is out there. But hey, that's a prime example of what you need to do and what you get. Yeah. So how does that work? It's just like doing the other gig, side gig work too. This is 1099. You get this money all up front. Then you get this money up front. The whole thing. Nothing taken out. You got to take care of that at tax time. Or keep your Schedule A. Whatever you have to do. And something can write it off because it depends how you live. Expenses take over the money. And true, that's the way it is. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Share the video. Comment. If you want to become a member, we have membership. Hit and join. You can become a team, a tech team. You can join a tech team club. Okay, yeah. Just $5. That's it. We have a smaller one too for $3. But then some things you don't get. Despite that, what you're doing there, you're supporting the channel and my efforts, and get things for the channel. Okay, all right. And you like what I'm doing, and you enjoy what I'm doing, and you believe in me. That's it. That's it. You believe in me. We just did a live stream. I was just testing it on a laptop there. The quality wasn't that great. I like stuff dark. Well, not too dark, but the right tintage. I think a lot has to do with the lighting in the background too, and the glare. Yes. But anyway, hey, thanks again. And if you don't hear from me, oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Those of you in the United States. I don't know if Canada separate that too. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching. We'll see you again.